Hello, everybody, and welcome back to some Red Dead Redemption as I fumble about and fumble everything. Now, let's go deal with this mission because I want to save the Wild West Gunslinger for later because I actually like his character. Why are you looking at someone tweet about, like, which one?
Battle number 5.
Oh, yay. Did I end up giving you the spare copy I found of 5?
Yeah.
Wait, is he... Yes, also, what the hell? Funny man. No, I'm not going near him right now. Heck with that. Hey, Terp. Terp.
Okay.
Funny man. Who did they use to describe that so far? Only one character. Or his top hat.
Okay.
Do you know who I'm referring to?
The Reaper.
Yeah. I'm not going near that right now. I know. Come back between 7 a.m. and 6 p.m. Oh, for freaky sakes. It's like 4 in the morning. Piss off. Where's my horse? I guess I'm going to go check out the funny man anyways. Hey! Oi!
That's such a lie.
What?
Level 5 CEO. Video games are being made 80 to 90% by AI. No.
And some of them they are on the really big AAA studios.
No, Save You and Select Video Games explains this quote is inaccurate, but this quote is accurate, but it's misleading as to what he meant. He said that in general, 80 to 90% of codes are written by AI and then finalized by humans. He also acknowledged that AI can be used for music, art, etc., but relying on AI means that aesthetic sense becomes important.
Yeah, you know what? I'm sorry, but you look at the best games in the last couple of years, most of those do not have AI.
Dude, I know. I've actually seen Steam games that are 100% by AI.
Yeah.
And you can tell, and it's freaking creepy.
I know. Me and the guys at my work were talking about that. They were also talking about how Microsoft has made a deal with Steam to bring Steam to the Xbox.
Honestly, about bloody time. They should have done that a long time ago.
They're not bringing it to the PlayStation, and if they do, it's going to be real interesting real quick.
Here's the thing. With the current legislature and legal,
That's only in the EU right now. They're
with the current legal, landscape, not that asshole.
Yep.
Anyways, with the current legal landscape, it may be that, that console owners can no longer stop them. Because they don't have a legal leg to stand on for controlling what comes and goes with a game system. If it's a legitimate business.
It's still pretty sad that it's...
It's very sad that the legal court has to tell them to knock it off.
Not really. It's the same thing going on with the movie industry right now. And legacy Hollywood. It's slowly being torn apart because none of the people involved in charge want to pay people. It's also why a lot of the, I don't know if you've noticed, but a lot of the characters and stuff like Honkai and things like that no longer have voice actors in English.
No, there was specific problems with legal troubles with specific characters that was outside of their control. And Honkai, like basically the company that covers Honkai and stuff, instead of being involved in that and jumping ahead of any negative rep because of that, they dropped the actors' voices immediately instead of having to deal with it.
Well, there's more to it too. Some of it too is SAG-AFTRA is trying to force the company to sign a contract with them so that only SAG-AFTRA certified actors can do the voices.
Well, that's the other thing. The game companies are shafting.
Oh, they're shafting VAs.
Let me finish. It's not just VAs. They're shafting their own people so freaking hard that game devs are actually starting to unionize.
I guess I am a gunhead.
And if they had treated them with actual respect properly, this would never have happened.
Hey, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know the funny part about that is? It's... No, it's not the... It's not the foreign devs that are doing most of this. That's the worst part.
Foreign devs do get the shit into the stick a lot, though. They feel like it's necessary to work 24/7, eat, sleep,
agree.
and dream. Oh, sorry, eat, sleep, and breathe? Yeah, eat, sleep, and breathe frigging games. They practically live at their desks now.
Yeah, but the big... I'd like to point out, that was the American devs that started that mess. I mean, how else do they...
They only started that mess because they only did it during crunch.
Yeah, they also did it because they couldn't... started failing at competing with the frickin'...
And the only reason why I continued was higher ups were like, oh, so you can crunch at the last second, but you... So here's the thing, we're gonna make you... Did you kill him? Okay.
It's still one of those stupid... Whoa. Hello. It's still one of those stupid situations where it still stems from the American companies. The unionization, the
I
problem
don't
with
like pointing fingers at any specific organization. It was
I'm not-
a group effort to screw this.
Can I borrow this, friend?
Yeah, but ultimately it may have started elsewhere or it started here, but here is where it got the worst because I hate to say it, it's North America. We are the worst for that kind of crap. It's unfortunate, it's a problem, and like Ubisoft is the best example of that right now. Crunching ridiculous hours and then releasing shit games.
Yeah,
that are
mediocre games that
unfinished, yeah.
not everybody likes.
No, most people don't like.
Yeah, because they're trying to cater to all walks of life, and they're pissing off all of them at the same time in the process.
Well, it's more than just that. It's a combination of the Gimals, the family that's the CEOs.
I appear to be in something of a bind.
Oh, this guy again. Also doing, doing whatever they can to make the most money while cutting everybody else out of the deal. And so corporate, that's not even corporate
Damn
greed.
sport. You really are someone to be riding the river with.
I think you done outstayed your welcome down these parts, old Jimmy. I'd get out while the going's good.
Oh, you're right about that. There is something about nearly dying several times that hasn't given the old muse the kick up the backside that I was expecting. I can't write a joke for a pile of fresh turd. No more of this cowboy
Ooh.
business for old
What?
Jimmy.
DK
I think I might
Bonanza
take
will have local co-op.
Or war reporting. Don't worry, you can go. I'll be leaving your primordial land.
My primordial land. What a guy. By the way, folks. What the heck is that?
What the heck? What?
What you just clicked on?
Wishes for my imminent demise. Someone battle hardened by Gamergate. It takes quite a bit for the scale of a backlash to take me by surprise.
Who is it saying that?
Save you a clip.
What? Oh, save your flip.
Not. Okay, technically not though. It's.
It's more or less someone just talking about.
No. Never mind.
Gamergate, something that a lot of people hate because they don't think it should exist. It should exist.
Do you even know what Gamergate is?
It's people gatekeeping games. I get that.
No.
All I know is
Okay,
it was something
Do you know Watergate?
Yeah, it was a scandal.
They labeled Gamergate the same way. Gamergate is a scandal. Gamergate, or Gamergate, was a loosely organized misogynistic online harassment campaign motivated by right-wing backlash against feminism, diversity, and progressivism in video game culture. It was conducted by using the hashtag Gamergate primarily in 2014 and 2015. Gamergate targeted women in the video game industry, most notably feminist media critic Anita Sarkeesian, and video game developers Zoe Quinn and Brianna Wood.
Okay, maybe it isn't needed, but there has to be some form of accountability and people being called out for stupidity.
Yeah, but that wasn't it. That was just, like, women have no right to be in the gaming industry, and that's completely wrong.
Okay, and I peel back what I said. For that. Wow, I said there has something like that is necessary. At the same time, it kind of is because you have to have something where that kind of thing is out in the open.
You have to have diversity to show that you can write different characters.
I know. But I'm
If
saying...
it's only a guy doing games, including, like, a main character that is a female, you're not going to get the full, like...
Yes, and if you would let me iterate properly, it's better to have that so that you know who they are, rather than having people skulking about at the skirt of things.
Yes.
Because then, at least at that point, you
Josh,
know...
Is there V-Sync on this game?
Nope.
Okay, because I'm noticing a lot of screen tearing when
Yeah, okay, it's an okay. Did you see what happened? Yeah, my horse ran someone over.
Dale, que ustedes son putas y lo saben.
Por favor, no me obligas.
Oh, mi amor, nadie te está obligando a hacer nada. Solamente quiero que animes al hombre que vas
And they're absolute
¿Quieres a tu
takes.
padre cerdo que sí?
Yeah.
What's going on here, Captain DeSanta?
Just a little recruitment. Nothing for you to be concerned about.
You boys using women soldiers now?
Our costumes are none of
It's
your
not
concern.
custom.
Apparently not.
Santo mariconcito, ¿me encontraste algunas chicas? Ay, mamacita, ¿dónde has estado toda mi vida? Ve, mujeres, ay, me gusta. These two Patriots were keen to make your acquaintance, el coronel. Fantastic, I love Patriots. Hey, Sergeant Marston, you here to fight the war? And we shall make a patriot of you yet.
I hope so. Any word of those men?
Oh, yes. I heard they were riding with Reyes. I wanted to talk to you about it. De Santo, hable con él. Tell him what I wanted, huh? His Excellency, El Coronel, would like to employ you in escorting a train down rebel country. The job is dangerous, but you'll have the honor of... Mira.
Another patriot?
Of knowing that you served Mexico in her fight against forces that would destroy our
You're
society.
destroying your
What you
society.
20,000 pesos. And information as to the whereabouts of Javier Escuella.
Okay, then.
Mexico loves you, Mr. Martin.
She has a funny way of showing it.
That guy's such a piece of shit. Ooh.
Yeah.
Hurry! We must
I'm okay with that.
Wrong side.
Yeah, you can see that. I hope I get a pull a bullet in this guy. And at this point, the Santa.
Vámonos, muchachos!
I'm gonna skip to destination. I hate sitting through that rap. I get that it's extra dialogue and character building, but
Oye, gringo! Are you awake?
Honestly, this game franchise tends to do this very well, where they make you really hate a character, and then have you
I'd say that's a good thing.
satisfyingly end them later. So I wouldn't worry.
emboscada! ¡Abren fuego!
the hell?
Estos pertrechos son del gobierno mexicano.
Did your camera like you didn't point down, did you?
No.
¡Hijos de puta! I think that is all of it. Buen hecho, compadre.
Good shooting, compatriot.
Yeah, kind of figured.
That was close.
El Chupa
I don't know. This doesn't feel right.
Puta is, if I remember correctly, a way of saying pussy or.
Soldado, ¿quién eres?
Puta is it's either puta or puta is gay.
I
Is
knew
what?
I had not seen
Hey.
these men before.
Oh.
They are new recruits.
Or peccary.
In Escalera, people have been talking about the rebels planning a large attack. If these supplies
AKA
are so
somebody that
important,
wallows in the
why
dirt.
have we been given so few soldiers?
Don't ask me. You're the captain.
At least that's my
thought you were supposed
remembrance
to be
of it
fearless.
anyway.
I am fearless, but not brainless. There is something wrong. I feel it.
Maybe you just need to take a piss or something.
The colonel told me that the Santa had praised my actions at Torquemada and
I type in El Puta. 14 Spanish curse words every learner should eventually know. Cabrón means huge goat. It translates to English as bastard.
Is that our
Puta
train?
or hijo de
Yes,
puta,
schedule.
it translates to son of a bitch.
I agree. We ain't off to a good
Puta translates to son of a bitch.
Okay.
You shoot well, gringo. Tell me something. What is your weapon of choice?
What do you mean?
Come, my friend. Your belt is full of weapons. Which is your favorite for attacking a man? We are close to Chuparrosa now. I still have a bad feeling about this. Tell me, why are you here? What did they promise you?
20,000 pesos in Javier Escuela.
That is a lot of promises.
Do you know where Escuela is?
You think I am going to tell you that before you have fulfilled your obligations? Do not take me for a fool.
I'm giving you no reason not to trust me.
You must understand why we are suspicious of you. Most American vigilantes come here to help the rebels. It is strange you have chosen to work for the army.
I'm not working for you. How many times do I have to say this?
Call it what you want, gringo. We are exchanging favors then.
I ain't seen many favors come my way yet.
Abraham Reyes is trying hard to recruit gringos to fight for him. His propaganda is everywhere. He promises women, gold, and of course you come. Money and the chance to interfere in business that is not your own. How can
Oh,
any
hey, I'm in this
American
town.
resist?
Right where shit.
Here we are, at last.
Soldados, abordamos el tren.
Okay, let's move on. Because it's no different than French.
There's some differences.
No, but I mean the 14 curse words and all that.
No, I'm looking them up, and I wouldn't have known them if I didn't look them up.
Bastardo. Bastard.
No.
That is a word though.
I do not think we have seen the last
Anyway.
of the rebels. You recruits can't win a fight like
And
this.
no, it's
I
not.
need you to man the Gatling gun.
I ain't the soldier here, Captain.
Do not question me, gringo. Just do as I say.
They're pieces of shit.
Vámonos!
Long story short, I do know Gringo. Gringo's an easy one. It's
Derogatory for someone who's, I guess, not
I
native.
hope you
Yes.
know how to use that gun.
yeah, it's
Can't be that
like
hard.
the equivalent of
Just
saying
point, pull the trigger.
For you, you will all be killed.
Don't
in
worry,
Japan
Captain.
in Japanese
I've used
saying
one of these before. You're a cold-hearted killer. You're an anxious son of a bitch, ain't you?
We have already been ambushed. Our squad is made up of new recruits and the two men that Santa hates the most. I think it is right to be anxious.
Yeah, well, I wasn't exactly
like the
expecting a
equivalent
pleasant
of,
picnic by the seaside myself.
speaking of Japanese folks in Japanese, calling them nihon.
What the hell is he doing?
He's looking at you and twirling his mustache. Because he's freaking evil!
Over there! It's the rebels!
Considering you have to spin the thing, it's not usually part of the game.
They best give me a spare.
Oh,
You
you're
know
right.
what? You know what they used to call this thing?
Oh, I forget. I knew the name. I forgot.
They called it the Devil's Breath.
You said this already.
Oh, for good reason. Not very accurate, but
It took many lives.
yeah. They also typically took drum mags. Oh, come on. Just- Bye, horsey. That horse would have been dead.
You're nearing the town! No pares el tren!
Namely the chicken fried rice. I'm really gonna learn how to do the chicken fried rice restaurant style. I know it's not that hard. All you really need, the majority of it is soy sauce and sugar. Chili oil is also good.
Buddy, piss off. Just because you think... Oh, no. You... No. Sorry, I'm a little busy trying not to get murdered by
Oh
these
yeah, no, I'm
guys.
not blaming you.
Oh, bird. Piss off, dude. I'm allowed to bum rush my butt. That guy hit the fence post on the way down. Or not the fence post, the telegram. Can you piss off back there? Come on.
Keep it coming, fellas!
Oh, this is not good. All the recruits are dead. Woohoo! Just me and the captain on the train. That's great.
Not major loss. You know what? You know what Elliot says? Kill all sons of bitches.
Elliot for what?
Not Elliot. It's Elliot. I can't remember. Ellis. Ellis.
We can follow them. We do not have far to go. The base camp is just at the
Leopard.
top of the hill.
That was madness.
Ellis.
Did well, compadre. Very well. Whatever I
You know my buddy
do in
Keith?
return, you have earned it.
Really?
I don't
Okay.
think the Sims expected us to
Oh,
come back from there.
that.
Did you want to kill
That's
him?
not Elliot.
Should
His
I?
name's not Elliot.
No, I
Till
said
found
Ellis.
a square
Hey,
inch
there
more
we go.
use to me alive.
I corrected myself.
I really want to do something with this guy.
I thought you were about to say I really wanted Left 4 Dead. I'm like, I wanted for Left 4 Dead. Let's do it.
I am not playing it on the PC. Not unless you
Yeah,
got...
PC needs to not be a brick.
Yeah, no, I don't mind playing it on console.
Here we are.
I can't play it on console. It's because I don't have an Xbox.
Go to the camp. The base commander will want to speak
Nope.
to you.
You sure?
Yep.
Ese debe de ser Marston.
It'd be nice.
Senor Marston, thank you for your efforts. The escort was a success.
Either way, if we played it on PC, we'd be playing it on that stream.
Survive myself.
Yeah.
My whole life I have dreamed of a glorious death. Vamos. Rapido antes que nos ataquen otra vez. These socialist pigs cannot be allowed to win.
My voice is very deep and raspy.
I love how the captain is not even reacting to the fact that there are dogs there.
Bark, 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 bark.
Where is my horse?
Here, Hans.
I love the yell from that guy. It's like... Oh wow, I completed all his missions. Now I get to go deal with Mr. Faye? No. Bad.
Good.
Yes!
I hope you get lemmed by Yoshi.
Yummers.
Was that a
I
Jimmy
could
here
milk you.
sound bite? Really?
I have no idea.
All of you.
Both said the same thing at the same time.
I'm pretty sure that is, because that's something he says on his stream.
No, well, I didn't mean to even play it. I meant to preview it.
I could milk you.
That's all.
I could milk all of you.
I
Have you
honestly
seen any
have
cows?
so many questions. I haven't seen any.
Hmm,
What?
weird.
See what?
I have so many questions.
No, what did Faye say?
Cows.
Oh, cows. Have you seen them? No.
Yeah, because he played Markiplier's little. I have so many questions about what the hell was going through his head and why the hell did that come out of his mouth.
It was
Milk.
when he was playing a game and he could exploit mechanic.
So he literally just decided to say, "I can milk you. I can milk all
Yeah,
of
it was Minecraft.
you."
Oh, the cows.
I think.
Mrrr.
Stop.
And now I'm just reminded of the Minecraft movie, which I haven't watched, but apparently did so well in theaters, it's actually kind of terrifying.
I'm sorry. How?
What?
The two games that outsold Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remastered in 2025 are Monster Hunter Wilds and Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Assassin's Creed Shadow is a load of shit. It did not.
It did.
There's no way.
It did.
It's a piece of dog shit.
Wait, what?
Assassin's Creed Shadows managed to sell more than Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remastered.
I find that hard to believe. Because Shadows was not very well received upon release.
I'm still saying they did.
And its peak player count, looking on Steam, is absolute garbage. It's pretty much been abandoned by
What do you want
everybody
me to
already.
say? I'm not making these numbers.
You know what? I don't believe those numbers because I've seen Ubisoft, as of late, lie about their sales numbers repeatedly.
No,
They
they don't lie about sales numbers. They can't.
They have.
No, it can't happen because they have to accurately state this to sales boards. It's part of the legislature. If they start doing that, they'll go under because they'll be in hot shit with the legislature.
Well, the only thing I'm getting is Markiplier's first I Can Milk You, which was from a Minecraft since sometime after he, Wade, and Bob had to stop doing Drunken Minecraft because they found out, oh, Mark has
Mark
the
is
one...
dying every time he drinks, yeah.
Yeah, and basically the same tone and face that came up on one of the videos when I was trying to find basically the source. He had colored hair or is in his new set up, so I don't know.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. You are an American, are you not?
Last time I checked.
Oh, thank God, sir. Thank God. I have had it up to here with Dagos, up to here.
Another Brit.
Savages. Well, I do what I can to help. But this land was imagined by an angry god for an angry people.
Well, America ain't exactly a peaceful paradise, mister.
Well, I tried, but at least you lot try to speak bloody English. This bloody lot, my God, if I'd wanted to speak Spanish, I'd have gone to Spain.
Why didn't you?
Good question. Well, you know, business, I suppose. Devil making work for idle hands, what? Now listen, friend. If you were to go west to Nosalida, I'd give you a reward for picking up a package of mine from the docks. There's some fighting broken out there. It seems like it's more your kind of thing.
Why would I want to do something like that?
Oh, you Americans are all the same, obsessed with bloody money. Well, I will pay you, sir. I will give you a buck. Name's Tollitz, sir. Uriah Tollitz.
I'm gonna call you Toilet.
Well, know of me in Nosalida.
How much?
Plenty, sir, plenty. Now, you will take it and give it to the foreman of the estate at El Matadoro. He'll be expecting it. Try to give those Dagos hell, what?
Oh yeah, you can tell he's a Brit.
Well, yeah.
No, it's not the eye. Did you see his face? He had that.
The twirly mustache, yeah.
Yeah, but with this and the big bushy sideburns minus this bit here.
Yeah.
The typical. I'm not trying to sound racist here.
That's not being racist. That's
But
a stereotype.
yeah, it was typical for the time. It's one of those weird, and it wasn't just like a. Well, actually, no. The way he had it, definitely a typically British thing. Okay, where is this thing? Steel Bacchus. Yeah,
I'm sorry, what? I don't want to hear that.
What?
Trump recently threatened 100% tariffs on all movies that are produced outside the U.S.
Yeah, you know who's actually influencing him there.
Yeah.
That's the major American studios because they're losing to.
Gee, I wonder if it's because they're literally continuously shooting themselves in the foot and are not acting like actual good entertainment companies.
I mean, it's the same thing that went on with Ubisoft, basically. It's sad, and it's
These people are stupid.
I'd like to point out they're out of touch CEOs who forget that.
They don't forget; they just don't care. That's the difference.
I think a lot of them do forget that the average person, if they don't want to spend money, isn't going to spend money.
Well, that's the thing. A lot of people who own these companies now are people who inherited them from their parents for whatever reason, and they don't give a shit the same way that the previous owners do.
No, not even. A lot of them is because they went public, so the stockholders are, unfortunately, far more.
Either way, new ownership means the people just gain something that they have no business doing business with because they don't know what's needed. That's what I'm getting at.
And again, this is why all these indie film companies are doing so well in the States.
Yeah.
I mean, just look at A24 Pictures. It is not based in the States. It's over in Europe. And yet, all the big American actors have started working with them. Because there's interesting stories, and while, yeah, they're not making much, you know, for what they're getting paid, they're doing work regularly.
Reminds me of Power Rangers, you know, before they freaking buried themselves. they were doing their stuff all in New Zealand for the most part.
Yeah.
Because the labor laws were, well, it was cheaper to employ people there, and the locales were easy to make shows off of. And now they are not using original Sentai footage, and don't know where that's going right now. It's currently question mark.
What did I do? I didn't shoot anybody.
I don't know, but you got shot in the ass. You're wanted. You killed somebody.
No, I didn't do it.
Either way, you're wanted.
Yeah, they shot someone and then I think they basically blame it on me.
Correct.
Bounty, $5. Okay.
Bro! Gibby, please let me win this. Do you know what it is? It's a whole bunch of Zelda posters and the entire set of Zelda manga.
Bingo, we need your help. Take these 2 men and destroy that rebel camp.
Dude, I just kneecapped you. How are you still standing?
You start to regret this yet? That ain't nice.
Oh, yeah.
Very good, amigo. Now keep moving.
No harm done.
Excelente. Bien hecho. ¿Buscas pelea? Aquí estoy, loco. Cuidado. Muy bien. Make these traitors pay. Tienes madre. Excellent work. Now go speak to the general. He will want to thank you personally.
tells me I have to do that again. Yep. What time is it?
Quarter after.
No se dejen engañar. Abraham Rico no es un hombre del pueblo. Let's go.
Well, let's not dwell on the depressing talk. Let's go with. We were just talking about a depressing conversation.
Honestly, I've forgotten already, so it doesn't matter. Not worth spending too much time on it. What? What?
That was something disconnecting and reconnecting.
I slightly brushed up against something when I put my foot down. And the screens...
Make sure your OBS is still streaming.
It's still streaming.
Faye,
What?
can you check the stream really quickly for us?
It's streaming.
I would like to be 100% sure.
What's the issue?
Can you please check to see if the stream is still streaming properly?
We
Yes,
just had
it
a
is.
disconnect, can connect sound, that's all.
Okay.
I brushed up against something when I put when I took my foot out of the cross-legged position. Whatever.
David, this chair is way too comfortable on that freaking bird. Normally that wouldn't bother me, but when I'm as tired as I am, it's not a good thing. You don't happen to have any pop, do you?
I don't.
Oh, I ended up, using this what? Eh?
What?
Why did I get double action? Somehow double barrel sawed off. Somehow that was nice. Winchester, Springfield. You know, I would really love to be able to go hunting. By the way, I'm saying that, folks, in the sense that hunting for food. I am not. I don't care for people who do the whole hunting for sport shit.
Yeah, to me it's like the equivalent of placing food in your nose. You're gonna kill the animal, you better use it for its parts.
speak to the general. He will want to thank you personally.
Buddy, that accent sounded really forced.
Gracias. You're a friend to Mexico.
Por aquí,
Here's
imbécil.
a little money.
¿Por qué no me
A sign
sigues?
of my gratitude. Now we must leave.
Hmm. Oh, hey, I'm slightly more famous. And hey, look at that! The houses are untouched all of a sudden. You gotta love video game logic sometimes. Like, this place was just, like, burning hard. Okay. I don't like that there's a purple sign because there's a treasure chest there, and the only person that comes to mind is Seth. Don't like Seth. An Irish can suck it. Well, I don't mean literally. I would say kiss my butt, but well, that's better actually. Irish can kiss my ass because I don't like them. Also, the really stereotypical Irishman. I think that's the other part that bothers me. And before anyone asks, yes, I am part Irish.
I think all of us are, actually. Mine is undocumented, but there is a history.
Oh, that's a long way to go. Okay. I mean, Aiden's part Scottish.
That's probably what I'm thinking of then. But yeah, most of our families are either Irish or Scottish in some way.
Well, to admit to this on stream, I am Irish, Scottish, English, Welsh, and yes, there is a difference. And if you don't know and respect that, I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to get your ass kicked if you ever go to England. I'm not wrong.
Right now, the way you said that, it sounds like you're farming for hay.
I'm not. It's more a, and this is something I knew before meeting Chan and Kai. It's the same distinction as Sicilian and Italian, which is how they prefer you pronounce it. Oddly enough, but out of respect, I will do so. But either one, if you were to call one the other, and they're from the old country, do be prepared. They will kick your ass for it. Without fail. They're very particular and it's very weird. Actually, no, it's not. I think in the case of Sicily and Italy, it's a bit more of a distinction. Anyway, moving on. Because to make it even worse, I'm also part French. And a little German. So, very, very, if I were to actually look it up, probably very, very complicated history. Also very European, now that I think about it. Is that weird? Also, I should add, part Native American as well. Very tiny bit, but somewhere.
Let's go.
Oh, my relatives probably hate each other. least in the old country. And yes, I'm saying that as satirically as a joke.
Let's go. Come. Slow up.
You're looking at the Mega Man tier list. Oh no.
I wasn't looking at the Mega Man tier list. My eyes are CERN. You need to clean my eyes out for a second.
What? Oh, never mind. I thought he had gotten his ass kicked for a sec.
Last Sunday, my cats may have saved everyone in the apartment building.
Oh, nope. Fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, animals are good for that.
Yeah.
They'll wake you up and let you know something's wrong. Even more so if they can't get out. They'll be like, nope. That's Mega Man, isn't it? Oh, that's Pokemon.
Yeah, I was about to say, dude.
The hell did they name their freaking? Did they name one of them Plane?
Where?
Oh, never mind. I was looking at the names and I'm like, excuse you?
I'm surprised you didn't scream at the first one.
What was the first one?
Kakai Show.
Poop.
Hot poop. It's in their Pokedex entry. One of their first Pokedex entries was back in the day. People would use Darumaka's poop and put it inside their clothes to keep them warm.
You know, the more I find out about the frickin' Pokedex, the more I wonder what kind of drug the Japanese are on when they're writing it.
Yeah, do yourself a favor. Never read any of the Ghost Pokemon entries.
You and Johannes showed me some of the cursed shit. Like Drowsy and Phantom. That was, yeah. For context, folks, because I feel like if I don't explain this, you guys are going to look it up anyways. Phantoms are the ghosts of children who got lost in the woods. And Drowsies lure children into the woods and eat them.
No.
Or was that a Drowsy or was that Hypno?
Hypno are Pokemon who abduct children.
Sorry. I thought one of them ate
They
the-
don't eat them.
There was one at Pokedex entrance where they did. The Pokemon did.
No. Here's the thing, though. Phantom's line is messed up. Phantom are the spirits of children who got lost in the woods. Trevenant get people lost in the woods.
I take so many issues with
Yeah.
So basically, they evolve.
They produce themselves. They keep the cycle going.
That's not unnerving at all.
Are you the foreman, mister? I got a package for you from a Mr. Tollix.
Oh, thank you so much, my friend. What was the delay?
Trouble over in Nasalita.
Army or rebels? Politics, my friend, is for fools. Which is why we see so much of it down here. Land of morons.
gets in the way of real work.
You say so.
Here's the money from Mr. Dollitz. I'll get this to the workers right away.
That's quite a sum. Must be valuable stuff.
You have no idea, Gringo. No idea. If you would have known, you would have kept it all yourself.
He doesn't care. He's got better things to worry about. Okay. I could totally keep that and just screw the guy over. I'm not going to though. Of course. Where are you? What?
That casual cat. Look.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's good. You didn't see it?
Yeah, I thought that is just. Have you seen the one where the pitcher throws and a seagull happens to go by?
Yeah, and it just explodes in a mountain of feathers. Oh,
I was just like watching the pitcher's reaction. He's just like,
yeah, well,
and his face was just like,
I'd be horrified as well.
buddy, that's worse than feeding them Alka-Seltzer. He literally hit the poor thing with 110 miles per
So
hour.
hard, he literally
It
exploded
exploded.
in feathers. It's
I mean, on one hand, it's kind of funny. On the other hand, because it happened. On the other hand, it's like,
horrifying.
yeah, it's macabre because it's like I just saw a guy explode a bird with a baseball.
With his bare arm.
Oh man. Well, granted though, like on average, it's between 89 miles per hour, not kilometers, folks.
Yeah.
Miles and 120 on the top end.
Drifloon pick up children and drop them like birds in person. No! They just pick them up and fly them away. They never talk about them landing or anything. It's presumed that they just fly them away and take them to the Shadow Realms or whatever they call them in Pokemon.
Wow, they really friggin'.
You are dead!
It's still a case of they definitely eat the kids.
If
If they don't drop
no,
one,
no. Ghost Pokemon don't really eat kids. They just eat souls at most, and at worst, they drag your ass to the land of the dead.
so basically the kids are never seen again.
Yes.
When they're picked up by,
Correct.
yeah, they're gone. They are dead. This is not a maybe. This is like, yeah,
Yeah.
you're dead.
Like, think of it this way: if it's a Ghost Pokemon, you don't want to be associated with them.
And yet there are ghost type trainers who have absolutely no freaking fear of them.
Now, here's the thing: the reason why is because most of these Ghost type trainers look like they've already had their souls taken. They act
Or
like,
they're just crazy.
or they're absolutely batshit insane.
And this is why they don't like, people don't like the Indigo Tower.
Indigo Tower?
At least I think that's what it's called. The place where all the ghost types are.
Oh,
One of the earlier games.
in the first game, I forgot.
It was the Indigo Tower, isn't it?
No.
All I know is it's a tower, it's filled with ghost types, and the ghost gym is at the
Great, now
top.
my brain's shut off because I know it's wrong that you said, but
Faye, can you help us here?
What's this? Region.
Kanto.
Yeah.
He's talking.
There's no
about the
gym at the
tower.
top. There's no gym at the top of the tower. It's just the burial site. It's
No, we're trying to remember what the stupid name of this town is.
Wasn't it Indigo?
No, it's not Indigo.
It was a color. That's all.
They
I
were
remember.
all colors back then.
Yeah, but it was
lavender.
Thank you. I knew it was an L. I forgot what it was though.
Still a shade of purple.
Lemon.
You still got it wrong though. It's lavender.
Either way, creepy
Lavender
town.
and it's not even called Lavender Tower. It's
it is still
Hang on.
considered one of the creepiest
Hang on.
areas in any Pokemon game.
No, there's some worse.
Like what?
Pokemon Tower. It's called Pokemon Tower.
It's still just haunted by ghost types.
Go.
Either way,
So, minus the current generations of Pokemon, where they did away with the whole grid-based movement system and have you free roaming. So, like,
yes, I get it. I've seen you
almost
play.
every single Pokemon game has had a creepy moment and/or area. There's the Haunted Mansion in Black and White. That one's pretty creepy. There's the entire storyline going on with Ace Rolla in Sun and Moon.
As I recall, you were going to be going back there when you get A to Z, ZA Arceus or whatever that was called.
That's Paris.
Isn't that Black and White?
No, that Black and White's America.
Oh yeah, that's New York.
Not only that, but Ace Rolla is a kahuna.
Okay.
So, aka Hawaii.
Come on.
Yeah, I know where Sun and Moon takes place. You had me play it! Yeah, on stream, yeah.
You might have played it with me, but I didn't have you play it.
No, you guys threw me under the
I
bus.
did not throw people under the bus.
You guys handed me the 3DS and said, "Here, we'll help
no,
you if you need it."
You said you always wanted to play a new Pokemon game. I remember this scenario now, and we were like, "Go ahead, play." And we wanted to let you have an area because like we didn't exactly throw you under the bus either. We gave you a pretty good team that could literally just walk through the area.
Yeah, and then you guys kept me going on the game out of
Not
the blue.
all the game, goodness.
No, but on the game for quite a while, and I was just like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, well, you've never played Pokemon in a very long time. We were just giving you the opportunity to play. We weren't like literally giving you genocide mode or anything.
I tried. I legitimately tried. I couldn't do it.
Like literally.
Yeah, I guess
You want to know what like throwing you under the deep end would be? It would be us playing Gold and Silver, not leveling our Pokemon, and then tossing you to Whitney.
Look who it is.
I
Mr.
feel like I
Thomas,
should be
got your money.
concerned.
Oh,
Fight the cow.
thank you,
Do it.
sir. Thank you.
Hell no.
I damn well knew you.
I mean,
Fight the
Gold and
Moo Moo.
Silver is not a
No!
Gold,
Hell no!
Gold and Silver is a game we didn't actually play on stream yet.
Don't care, not doing it. Susie said, "Moo Moo." you.
I don't appreciate the terrible need
Fight the
for
cow.
an answer.
No! I am
Why
not
not?
dealing with rollouts.
Opium's nasty business.
I've heard enough and seen the clip.
Opium?
What do you mean you didn't even sneak a taste of that package? Are you mad, sir? That's fine stuff. Straight from Ongo Bongo land somewhere.
You used me.
Are you a moralist or just a fool?
Both,
Rude.
I guess.
We provide a much-needed service for the railroad workers. Help ease the pain and loneliness. Them being so far away from home and all that. But there's nothing wrong with the stuff. Smoked it myself for years.
Give Mr. Thomas the money, or...
Here, I don't want nothing to do with it.
Why, thank you. Here's hoping we can do business again in the future. Beats dealing with the bloody savages.
Yeah.
Hey, look,
Is there
it's a
something
racist.
else I can do for you? Well, be off then. You're making the place look untidy.
I'd like to point out, old school, stereotypical Brit. Oh, doggo.
No.
All right there.
Cute.
Where is is he? Upstairs, of course.
Okay.
What?
This article. Apple's game changer. We all want Apple to buy Nintendo. Now it makes sense. And then the response is, who is we? Let's be honest, if Apple bought Nintendo, they would be, like, making the consoles even more expensive than they already are. And giving us nothing.
Where is this guy? Do I have to sleep right now?
No tomo estos asuntos en serio. Muchas muchachas se enamoran con Abraham Reyes. ¡Qué
Yep.
tonterías!
Who is he talking to? Because I can hear him from...
What?
Terp knows what I'm talking about.
I didn't pay attention. What did you say?
I said, who the heck is he talking to? I can legitimately hear him. A little weird.
What were you talking about?
What do you
Guy
think?
outside?
That sounds like, Alex.
I don't hear him.
I heard something a couple minutes ago.
I wouldn't worry about it.
The amount of shit I have to... That's the Shomer's daughter, isn't it?
I actually don't know. It looks like, kind of looks like Windscar Dude, but it...
That's Inuyasha.
No, I think it's not, it's not, the daughter. I think this is Windscar's son, I guess? Anyways, those two characters share a voice actor.
And I don't... That's not any... No, that's not an Inuyasha kid. Because Inuyasha has...
Oh my gosh!
What?
What are the odds of this happening again? 7-Eleven gave a baby $7,111 for college because she was born at 7-Eleven on 7-Eleven, weighing 7 pounds 11 ounces.
Well,
Okay, that is just random. That looks like crap.
Gluten-free, cheesy ramen made fully in microwave.
Mr.
Ew.
Marston.
Yeah, that kind of
How
looks
are you?
ew to me too.
Fine. How are you, Mr. Ricketts?
Landon
I'm
Ricketts,
good.
that's his name.
I'm glad you're here because these men were just telling me about Mr.
I'll be back in a minute.
Javier Escuela?
Emilio, let me ask you something. His nombre is Javier Señor Escuela? Is Javier to see?
No sé, señor.
He doesn't know.
I got that bit. Ask him, was he about 5'8"? Mustache? Did he have an American in tow? A big American?
Emilio, the Stabacon, Grande Americano?
Yo no sé.
No.
Again, I got that.
But they do have his sister. Emilio's, I mean. She's a fine young woman, a teacher, a human being, not the clothed vermin so many people seem to have turned into.
Tell him I'm sorry.
When a man's family is involved, you need a little more enthusiasm than mere apologies.
I have enough worries, sir. This man's problems pain me, but they're not quite my own.
Those who sit on the fence make a choice in their own way. Don't you think, Mr. Marston?
Of course. And what about you, Ricketts? A man living in the past? Man who ran away from home? What choice did you make?
I'll tell you what choice I made. I'm a fighter, sir, and I'll fight to the end. I think we should get going.
The only half-decent person in this area.
Yeah, but this is coming from.
You can take the train with me or ride yourself. Makes no odds to me.
I'm gonna ride the train with him.
Oigo que esta cosa entre Reyes y Allende se ha puesto fea.
I mean, different time, really. Also, it's kind of funny, but
I've been hearing some things about you, John Marston.
Really?
That perhaps you're more in need of my help than I thought.
Is that so?
That some recent encounters with this Bill Williamson fella haven't gone exactly in your favor.
It's funny how everyone seems to know my business, but nothing about the men I'm looking for.
It isn't easy getting the locals to talk.
yeah, totally different time and different standard. Men were expected to be tough, and they all. The saying was back then was the good ones die young. The fact that he's still alive, well, there's another expression that comes to mind in that case, and I think you know what it is. Beware the old man in a profession where men die young.
Yeah.
By the way, take those. Do take those words to heart, folks. In that situation, if you meet
An aged person who is supposed to be dead?
yeah, in a profession where usually you die young, you better be scared of them.
Yeah.
Because, especially in most cases,
There's a damn good reason he didn't die young.
yeah, means they're tough as nails, they're hard to deal with, and if you're gonna be an ass, you better get ready to get hurt. Because they're not gonna think twice.
You know what I like? Those stories you hear of fool thieves who try and steal
Oh yeah, and they meet
from
some-
older gentlemen, thinking they're easy prey, and that older gentleman it turns out to be
some kind of badass.
some kind of either what's the word? A veteran, heavyweight boxer, or both, and then they get their their shit pushed in.
We need to find a man called Carlos. I was told he could help us. We'll ask around when we get there, but we don't want to draw attention. See if you can keep your gun holstered for once.
You're the hero around here, Mr. Ricketts, not me. What does the army want with this Luisa girl anyway?
She's a rebel, and apparently close to their leader, Reyes. She's a pretty young thing. That's normally reason enough for Allende.
So I've heard.
She's a good woman, a teacher. If they lay a finger on her, I swear I'll feed those bastards their balls. Here we are. Looks kind of sleepy, don't it?
Yeah.
Whoa! All right, let's find this Carlos guy.
I miss her so much.
Carlos.
See?
What?
We're here for Luisa. She's still being held up in the caves?
Yes. She's still up there.
It's a butcher.
Who's the cowboy?
We're here to help.
Muy bien. I can distract the guards. You and the gringo can get inside.
Let's do it.
I will keep them talking, senor. The rest I will leave to you.
Hope you're ready for this.
This is gonna be close quarters. Is that a ghost? A
Sheep.
sheepy sheep.
He learned how to headbutt the little baby very, very lightly, so it's like push him on his foot. Cute.
bochornoso, ¿verdad? No lo voy a decir otra vez. ¡No puedes estar aquí! Oye, soy yo, Carlos. Pues trabajo en el matadero. No me importa quién eres. Esta es una zona militar prohibida. Vete a casa. Me gustan sus botas. Muy bonitas. Mi hermana tiene las mismas. Pinche campesino de mierda. Te voy a colgar al lado de tus cerdos. Váyanse al infierno, traidores.
Well, I say we've waited long enough. The entrance is down this way.
Well, they've always got his gun out already.
Come on, I can't do this by myself.
¡Te voy a
What the
matar!
hell's happened? Hey, wait. Nearly there.
What now?
Come on, stay with me. Don't give him any room.
You're all dead, amigos!
There he is. Keep at him, Marston. Oh, my lord. She must be in here. I'm gonna see if I can blow the door open. You keep guard. There'll be more on the way.
Hey guys.
Deal with those assholes, Marston.
This don't look good.
All right, get back behind that table.
Where the hell did he stash all those?
Stand back, damn it. Here goes.
Yeah, I'm saying right now, they would not be standing that close to dynamite that many sticks of it.
Yeah, only one stick would be necessary.
Yeah. That's enough to blow, like, a mine shaft. Let alone a
bundle.
Let alone a door.
Come on, boy. Poor girl's barely alive.
Gee, I wonder if that's your fault.
Let's get the hell out of here before any more of them show up.
Too late.
I fought you well.
Come on, buddy.
Not bad, Marston! Mi nombre es John Marston!
What the hell?
Why does he keep saying John Marston?
That mi nombre.
Oh.
My name is John Marston. He's a bit of an idiot. Let's be honest here.
Looks like Carlos lifted some horses. Come on.
And now comes the real fun. I see how this is playing out. I think Ricketts is going to help me, and DeSanta is going to turn into I got the massacre.
Come on, come on!
I got to pick a side. know what that means, right?
Let's
What?
go.
Buenos noches?
Yes, good evening.
Well, it's good night, actually, but...
It's the same thing.
No, buenos tardes is good evening.
Whatever.
What was with that scream?
You can still run away. That ain't nice. You're just about dead.
Dude, you turn your back to a guy with a loaded gun, and you think you're gonna make it that far. I'm still expecting to hear another Wilhelm scream. I haven't heard one in a while.
It's probably using RNG to do it.
I know, but it's so much fun. I just love it when you do get it, like when you're playing a game and you're just like, well, that was a convincing death effect, and then all of a sudden they pull out the Wilhelm screen out of nowhere. It's like, well, that went from convincing to just downright ridiculous.
Marston, come on! This is our chance! Damn, where the hell is Carlos? I thought he was meeting us here. I hope he's coming. I don't want to wait longer than we need to. There he is! Talk about cutting it fine.
Luisa, gracias a Dios.
Thank you for saving me. You're a good man. Friends of the people of this land.
Was someone named Harvey Escuela one of the men holding you?
No, I don't know. I don't think so. But I remember that name from prison. Bad people spoke of him.
I told you, John, he's still in Mexico.
Okay, then. I guess we'll keep looking.
Yeah.
He's not heartless.
Oh, this.
Okay, it's distracting. I enjoy it, but it's like, it's oh. Who the hell is L?
So he's the guy who fights Kira.
Landon Ricketts. It's not DeSanta. Though at this point, that guy can piss the heck off. I don't like him. Is there something up north now? Seriously? I guess not. What the hell is that from? Oh, it's gotta be the stranger. I don't see anything. What's so funny?
Nothing, just random posts of communities I have no relation to that Reddit thinks I'd be interested in.
Okay. Must be Louisa. Where though?
Okay. Imagine an Akira slide,
Yeah.
but it's Samus in her morphle.
Hmm.
You alright, friend?
I guess. I'm still alive.
Cheery kind of fella, ain't you?
Haven't got much to be cheerful about.
Don't guess I do neither.
I came here to make my fortune. I got a job so I could marry my beloved. She says she is still waiting for me, but I will never get out from here. I will never see Shanghai again. I'll live and die in the dust.
Why not?
I'm indentured. We all are. We're little more than slaves.
Slaves?
They ain't slaves, gringo. Not slaves at all. They just have to do a month's work to get a month's pay. Don't you, Zhao?
Yes, sir.
Then let this man go free.
This man signed a contract. If the law don't respect contracts, the law don't respect nothing. Ain't that right, Zhao?
Come on. Give this man his freedom.
This man owes me $10,000 if he breaks his contract. It's written down clear as day.
Let him go.
I'll tell you what, gringo, cowboy. Get me, I don't know. Get me a white stallion like a real cowboy rides. And this dog is yours to keep.
I find it funny that he says that because he says that with the intent of telling, basically going, "Fuck you, you're never gonna find it."
Well, back then, like, most of the horses you'd see are colored or, oh, what's the term? Painted horses.
Yeah, no.
And for the record, folks, when I say painted horse, I don't mean they've been physically painted by somebody. It's just the type of paint, the type of markings that the horse has. More often than not, wild horses, they breed with whatever they feel like, in terms of mares and stuff. So their colors are usually very mixed.
You do know a white horse is like that, especially in
Very
that day
rare.
and age. Yeah. You know why? Because the typically Arabians.
Yeah.
By the way, for context, even today's day and age, an Arabian horse, a purebred Arabian horse that's all white, very expensive.
Yeah.
And back then, even more so.
Yeah, because you didn't have breeders that do that on the regular. There was an opportunity to get them, but, like, it's not going to be wild. Oh.
Well, back then there were breeders. The problem was they were very particular, and
Wait, Faye, you got Red Dead for 24 hours?
No, the Golden Kappa.
Oh, Golden Cap. Oh, wait, why?
One of the streams I have running in the background got a Golden Kappa hype train.
Oh, okay, cool.
And then I shoved $100 into it.
Yeah, not a fan of temporary emotes like that.
Neither am I. As soon as I put in the money, as soon as I put in the bits and then quickly looked at it, I'm like, that's some horse shit.
What time is it, by the way?
9.
Oh, it's 9 now.
Yeah, it's actually been 9 for 7 minutes.
said something.
I only just noticed myself, my guy.
Where's the entrance to town? Oh, wait.
Over there.
Not town. Guess I'm going this over here now. That is amazing. Whatever. Pretty much done for the night anyways. Go home, go to bed.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
You joke, but
I know.
I will be
Soon as you die.
dog tired tomorrow.
Soon.
Worst part is, I'm not gonna get a chance to relax before coming over.
Why?
One of the guys at work asked me. They have, wow, they're a group of 3 now that all live in the same area. Need a ride home. These are the ones that live an hour away from my work, and it takes me 45 minutes to get back into town.
Bro.
Well, they're paying me for it. So, there ain't much I can say. $20. What? What? You're looking at something, and the way you're looking at it is concerning me.
Warner Bros. Discovery could split in the not-too-distant future, CNBC reports. The linear cable networks would be split with the Warner Bros. Studios being paired with Max, but it would take some time to actually happen, as WBD is 34.6 million in debt. Sorry, not million, billion in debt.
What?
36 billion in debt for Warner Brothers.
What?
Warner Brothers is currently in debt of $35 million. $1 billion.
What the fuck did they do?
What didn't they do wrong?
So, they had all those tax write-offs. They managed to...
You wanna know why they lost money? Because they absolutely, like, triple, quadruple, like, multi-tapped their goodwill with everybody who works with them. Nobody wants to work with them anymore because they freaking ruined it. They killed off every avenue of assistance, as well as their own workers. Everybody who works for them now is just absolutely, like, worried that they're going to be next on the chopping block. So they don't want to do anything that's going to have them hammered down like a nail.
So, basically, at Disney right now.
Worse than Disney. They don't have the money to cover this anymore.
Howdy, mister.
They're learning that, you know, that their negative choices have extremely big consequences. But the problem with Warner Brothers specifically is the owner doesn't give a shit. He'll keep running it into the ground.
I'd like to point out, that seems to be all of them right now.
Sorry, I'm in a world of my own.
Because, let's be real, and his name's Victor Zaslav, by the way. Warner Discovery. Animation.
I'm sorry, did you just say Victor Zaslav?
Yep.
Literally remove the Lav part of that last name.
Yeah, I know.
What do you mean you know?
Victor Zaz.
Yeah.
I know who you're referring to.
Yeah!
Gee,
it's almost like two psychotics are almost the same name.
Okay, I'm gonna double tap here. Sorry, folks. Yes, Warner Discovery is coming apart. It's
coming apart?
Disney's not gonna be able to buy them out either. They're not gonna be allowed to.
No.
Because if they do, it's going to be terrifying.
They can't have a monopoly.
They're not.
Yeah. Sony would have to.
No,
yeah, no, Sony would have to buy half of their rights.
No, they would have to split them between the 4 studios that are separate. 'Cause
Either
it
way,
used to be
Disney couldn't buy them
6.
because they would.
Who
they
are
would
the
circuit-
who are the other 2?
Okay, so going by what I remember, D's Nuts, Fox, Universal, Paramount, Warner Bros.
And Sony, you just said.
And Sony.
Okay.
If Warner Bros. Goes under, they have to sell to Sony, Paramount, and Universal.
And Fox.
No, because Fox got bought by Disney.
Then why'd you list Fox separately?
Because I said the original Big Six.
Oh, okay.
Either way, it doesn't matter. Disney would still get some of it.
Yeah, but they wouldn't get the lion's share because, again, monopoly, and that's...
Also, that's just the older studios that are big. That's not including Amazon, who owns quite a few properties, big, of the mid-sized film studios now. And
Paramount, Comcast,
Netflix,
Disney, Sony.
But it's a complicated discussion.
Yeah.
Alright, everybody. That's it for tonight. We will pick up tomorrow on this next week. Or not tomorrow. We'll pick up on this next week. But tomorrow, you will see some Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver Remastered 1. And some Final Fantasy VII Remake. And we will not be doing D&D this Saturday. For the rest of our schedule, please check out our offline page, join our lovely community in Discord, and if you want to see us live, check us out at twitch.tv/Terpinator. Have a good night. Ciao.